This is Eagle News, Washington, D.C., and I am Jennifer Polantan. For another arts and culture story, here's Ariane Andrade.
Hi everybody, I am Ariane Andrade. Thank you for joining me for today's Junior News. Dr. Seuss said, reading can take you places you have never been before. If you read tons and tons of books, imagine how many places you can reach without having to leave your reading chair. It's like teleporting. Today, our Eagle News Junior correspondents, Seth, Eliana, and Gabby, will take us to the Los Angeles Times Festival of Books, where we will get to know bookworms and bibliophiles. Big words, huh? Not for these folks. Take a look.
Are you a bookworm? Or maybe a bibliophile? What's a bibliophile? If you love books, or just love spending the day out with the family, then the LA Times Festival of Books is where you'll find 150,000 people soaking up the sun, enjoying literature, and having fun. So what's a bibliophile? I don't know. What's a bookworm? There are so many books, it was like a wonderland for everyone. Children had the opportunity to take photos with their favorite costume characters. Why did you come here today?
To buy some books and have fun.
I wanted to get a book so the author could sign my book.
Do you love reading books?
Yes,
Why do you love reading them?
because it's fun. I like to read the book because I want to read the house.
Scouring the campus, not only did we find a bunch of bookworms,
But we also found a very hungry caterpillar. Families took photos with the beloved character come to life. They even found his very cool car. Why are you here today?
because I like books and this is really fun.
Do you like reading?
Yes,
Why?
because books are interesting.
Getting to meet their favorite authors and going home with their books autographed by them was a highlight for many enthusiastic readers. Can you tell us about your books?
Yes, Bird and Squirrel is about a neurotic bird or neurotic squirrel who's afraid of everything, and a bird who isn't afraid of everything, and they became friends, and they're traveling around the world on crazy adventures.
Well, Dork Diaries, we started writing it in 2009, and it's sold over 43 million copies, and it's in 42 languages all around the world.
Do you ever have writer's block?
I do have writer's block, and I go running or I go outside and I do a lot of activities to get through it.
Yes, I get writer's block. You just have to keep working really hard to figure out what the issue is so that you can, start writing freely again. So it happens sometimes, but I'm able to always get over it.
Can a kid like me be a writer someday?
Of course you can. You just have to do it and practice it and keep doing it.
All you have to do is just start writing stories now. Even though you're a kid, you can sit down and figure out an exciting story. It can be happy, it can be exciting, it can be kind of scary, and you just have to finish it. That's the hard thing about being a writer. You can always get really good ideas and you start writing, but then you get tired or bored, then you stop writing. So the most important thing is to finish the story and get to the very last page.
How do I become a better illustrator?
You become a better illustrator by practice. You draw pictures that you really like, and if you see an art style that you admire, you try to draw pictures that remind you of that art style, but don't draw too much like it. Try to make it be your own style, and then keep practicing until you become better and better.
Besides books, guests were treated to games, giveaways, music, and visits to the family fun zones.
Are you a bibliophile?
Well, if you are someone who loves to collect and read books, then you already know the answer.
Reporting from Los Angeles, California, I am Gabby Sakulis with Seth Perez and Eliana Sakulis, and we are 1 with 25.
Oh, wish I went with you guys. Thank you, Seth, Eliana, and Gabby. I am Ariane Andrade, 1 with 25.
Thanks, guys. That is today's Eagle News Washington, D.C. Join us tomorrow for stories that matter to you. Visit our websites at Eaglenews.PH and EagleNewsLive.com. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/EagleNewsPH. Thank you for watching. I am Jennifer Polentan, and I am 1 with 25.